Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the night.
Decent hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge, there's no flag. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Has a look and plays it forward. Seedorf. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And here's Hullet. That has been slung wide. Hernus. Can he get it through? And the shot! Seedorf. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And here's Hullet. Messi could move up a gear here. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, sweet feet. That's a fabulous ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Messi. Yaya Toure. And here's Seedorf. Hullet!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He could be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, quality. Could be danger here. Has a goal! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hullet. Fiddles it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Cleared away. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And back to the keeper they go. Khan punts it upfield. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Bellingham. That's tidy. Steaming on goalwards. Rolls it backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Seedorf. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Hullet. It's a sweet ball, that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. Rummenigge looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Note d'information communiquée par la police. Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Merci.
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And Messi! He's scored! And
And the second half is off to a flyer.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Hits one! He's having a go!
And somehow it stayed out. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's an excellent interception. And that's a throw-in. And here's Suarez. Nice.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great hit! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Costa Curta is there to clear. Has a look up and drives it forward. Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Up he goes!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Belletti. And it's Yaya Toure. Costa Curta. Yaya Toure. Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have got
14,
changes here from
le
both
numéro
sides, in
17,
fact.
Le numéro 24. À leur place, le numéro 20. Drogba. Le numéro 23.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Le numéro 22.
Bullets ploughing through.
Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front!
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they...
Can he finish?
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Gullit with the short one. Nicely aimed pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Drogba. He can run onto that. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Eto'o.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got the shot away! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square with... He'll try from distance.
Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Additionnel, 5 minutes.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Cruyff stands tall and stands strong.
It's Eto'o! Sticks it away!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Deep into injury time!
I was impressed with...
And time is up. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Seedorf does well to get it back.
Lovely feet.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
And it's been given away. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pirlo was in no mood for any of that. Seedorf takes control of it, and he's on the move.
It's Van Basten! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Kaká, Baresi. Baresi looking to hit the byline here. Araujo tries to clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17. À sa place, le numéro 20.
Kaká.
Drogba.
That is very well defended. Bellingham defending his...
Big header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Thuram.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, just Shevchenko! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
A momentary lapse.
And Shevchenko!
Maldini cuts out the pass. It's a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard makes the interception. Van Basten. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through.
Bullets!
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And we have our very first corner.
Can he finish?
finish! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That right side seems to have become...
Can he put it away? They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Yaya Toure. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now Costa Curta. Araujo. Just eases him off the ball. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hullet. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Drogba. Kaka. He won't be happy with that one. Yaya Toure. Oh, played right into his path. There's no flag. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Neymar pinches it off him. That's a sharp pass. Araujo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Milan dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And we're underway again. And he's intervened well there. Hullet. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's been picked out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. There's the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hullet plays it short. And here's Hullet. Opts to play it back. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. They're still trying to make a game of this. Baresi. Oh, that's a key interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's a throw-in. Rijkaard. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. And Serginho. Shevchenko.
And the shot!
Hullet.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Drogba.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Toure is there, and he can get that clip.
It's Van Basten!
Kaká.
Now the finish! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet.
Can he finish?
Drogba finds himself offside. Hullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hullet. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Kaká!
Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Attention, changement.
Milan have their second corner now. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball has bounced loose now. Half an hour gone in the second half. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That'll do under the circumstances. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it's Van Basten!
Oh, denied at the last.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, what a mistake!
He's had a shot! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Araujo. Costa Curta. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's played him through. Now it's Drogba. Hullet. Played back towards his own goal.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, and he's through the middle. Chance to shoot now. Great hit! And again. Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are...
That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Shevchenko collecting the match ball, and it is his. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that had shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Leganes finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's in on goal. Decent hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a little off target. Nakata. Rodri cuts out the pass. Messi. Leganes looking to pass their way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's an excellent interception. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that is a little undercooked. There will be a throw-in. Yamal. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that has left him in a heap. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! And the ball's come, in he goes again! And for a moment, time stood still. Szoboszlai. And here's Yamal. João Neves. Szoboszlai. He gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rummenigge. Now it's Nakata. Nice interception, well timed. Szoboszlai. And now the breakaway. Yamal. Szoboszlai. Leganes upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Szoboszlai.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. That had too much on it. He'll try from distance. And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Header! Oh, that is a great stop. Ferran Torres. And he's straight offside. And here's Yamal. Great. Can he finish? It's a goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The Netherlands go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22. Lascia il campo per il numero 6.
And the second half gets underway. Ferran Torres. Messi. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. João Neves. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Rafael Leao certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Yaya Toure. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Rafael Leao.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lovely bit of skill. Now there's a fine ball. Ferran Torres! He's been caught napping. The Netherlands, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Shot, he's got the shot away! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ferran Torres is offering a wry smile there.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Leganes have the chance to go the other way. He's played him through. No way through there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Suarez. João Neves with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Adams makes the interception. Messi. Rodri. Dyer. Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. Tries a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. And it's Messi. Szoboszlai. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. The Netherlands are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Hits one! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The Netherlands are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Serginho. Kubo. Rummenigge. Very nicely done. Solot. For Rice. Oh, and he's through the middle. Stood up well to him there. Van Bouten. And they're back on the ball again. Rodri. And Kubo. There will be 4 extra minutes. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Rafael Leao going full tilt down the left. Spread neatly. Oh, what a climb! And that is the last effort of the game. The Netherlands really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rafael Leao taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Rodrigo.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Szoboszlai.
Can he put it away? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Yaya Toure. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Leganes
Finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
great work on the overlap.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Goes in for the header! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And no, that was never going to make it. Luis Suarez. Great chance! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Oh, smashing header!
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played. He's gone for goal!
They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao! Decent enough try.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And he's gone backward here.
He's having a go! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Szoboszlai powering forward here.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rice running with the ball. Rafael Leao. And he's cut it out.
Szoboszlai! Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye, fires from distance.
Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well,
Can he finish? No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodrigo, he's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent...
Big chance!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hits one!
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cafu cuts it out, and the counter is on. Nakata takes control of it, and he's on the move.
Got a shot away!
There was plenty of power on that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Szoboszlai.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he cuts out the supply. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Nakata. Rodri. Chance here to counter. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nakata. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's certainly...
Haaland! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. Szoboszlai. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, that's fabulous. Gnabry. Gnabry with the delivery. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Chance for the header!
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Byrne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge. And it's Gnabry. Szoboszlai. He's in space and looking for options. And through to the goalkeeper. And Dijk gets a foot in here. Nakata. He's gone forward. That's been cut out, well played. And there's green grass ahead of him. Good read, needed to be. That has been cut short. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nakata is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, shooting chance!
And that is a little undercooked.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance!
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, good spread. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He is through here.
And the shot! And he hits the net! It is no contest, it is a landslide.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Szoboszlai. Oh, he had to make that, and he didn't.
And the shot! And yes, it's there!
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Haaland! He's got a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just...
He's given it away. Oh, he's burst through. Gnabry.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Gnabry. Gnabry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. It's a goal kick. Kubo. Serginho. He's got away. And here's Drogba. Szoboszlai. That's a sharp pass. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lovely feet. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Haaland on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great...